Hello everyone, this is Leon Sanchez, one of the co-chairs of the CCWG on enhancing ICANN's accountability, appointed by the ALAC. And we are at the Johannesburg meeting, ICANN 59, and the CCWG on enhancing ICANN accountability held a meeting in which we discussed different updates from the many subgroups that are working within the CCWG. And one of the updates that we received is from the IRP implementation oversight team, and they briefed us with an update on the different actions that they are undertaking to implement the IRP modifications to the bylaws. We also held a session on the cooperative engagement process, in which the subgroup shared their findings on different studies and interviews that they run with people that have been involved actually with CEP and IRP processes. We also had a discussion on ISO AC accountability, in which the subgroup working on the issue presented with the update on the work that they are doing, and we listened from the different participants in the plenary, and there were many concerns about some issues that were presented by the ISO and AC accountability, which of course will be addressed. We also spoke about transparency, and the transparency subgroup as well presented their recommendations to the plenary, and they did a first reading, which in turn received many comments to improve the recommendations. So no decision was made at this point on transparency, but the subgroup will go back and incorporate the different comments that they received in this session, and they will come back to the plenary and present their new recommendations. We also received an update on the Ombudsman subgroup, which basically consisted in presenting the report from the external review to the Ombudsman, and the different highlights that this report actually has that are related to the CCWG accountability issue. And last but not least, we held a discussion on jurisdiction and the different ways that the subgroup is actually taking on this subject. And the main conclusion on this discussion was that while the subgroup will continue to work under the basis that ICANN will remain to be a California non-for-profit organization, they will not rule out the possibility of discussing partial immunity on some aspects to ICANN accountability. So this is what we did in the CCWG accountability on ICANN 59, and it's been a pleasure to be with you again.